Hi, MW here. Welcome to my home and my channel. Today I want to talk about the um magazines which I just recently purchased. And I went to, if you're a member of Sam Club, you get a very good discount on those. Um, it's just the things that I think is very important to an individual if you want to do something in your house. You know how you're not sure as to where's this going to go. You need to have someone to guide you through, even if it is not precisely what you want. A lot of times you can see what they have and then you can pick out what you like and add to the list of what you really like. So, this is the fall, this is the winter Southern Home Magazine, which I got yesterday, a magnificent book. I also got House, Home Beautiful, another very good book, and Veranda. This very, very good book, and Décor, which is good, very good book. The books that I'm showing you are things that will give you certain ideas. Um, the Southern Home goes into showing you Christmas decoration because of the time of the year. But I keep them all. I just love my books. I taught my children when they were little that we don't tear books. We use them, we save them. You may need to review something later on. So I was very blessed that they got the message loud and clear. But what I want to show you is that when I went to Sam's Club, they had these three books in one package. This one, The Core, this one, Veranda, and House Beautiful. I got this for one price only, and I was very pleased with it because of the information that they show you and give you should make you feel like, you know what, I can pick up a few ideas from this and I'll be very pleased with it. Well, there's another magazine that I like, this one here, Home Style, and this is for smaller areas in your house. But I'm a strong believer whether or not it is a small area, or if it's a larger area, you can always depict something out of these magazines that you're going to be very happy with. Now, remember as I talk about certain magazines, certain books. Okay, this is the Georgia Style and Design Contemporary Living. This is a very good book. I got this one from Home Goods, which seems to carry some really nice magazines as well. But my purpose for you to review what I've read, there's so much in each one of them. I feel that you can use, give you good ideas, you can change things, and enjoy. Now, yesterday, the last filming that I did was about changing your couch. And I just want to reiterate what is so wonderful about that, because when you can walk in a room and see something different, because it's going to talk to you, as I've said many times before, your house talks to you, home talks to you. House is the outside, home is what you build within. um, I am a strong believer that having a few magazines, changing, look at them, because they're going to have it for spring and summer and then the next fall and the next winter, and you can look at it and think, I like this. You go out and you look for certain things that you really want. One, I like to sew. I was taught to sew. My great grandmother is the one that first started me out how to sketch and make a pattern. And you take that pattern and you put the fabric on your cutting board, and then you put that pattern right on top, pin it down, and you got a good start. Now, the beauty of that, you also have to measure. You need to know your measurements. You need to be pretty precise in your measurements that you do. It's okay to check two, three times. Some of uh, some of the rulers that they have, The little cloth one, you don't really want to use that one because it's not as precise as a formal, deep, nice ruler that you can use, one that can slide back and forth. It's more on the accurate side than you would do the little paper like measure. Uh, I never did like those. Of course, now back in the day, I didn't have a choice. Nowadays, there's many choices that you can make. Um, the other thing that I wanted to reiterate is that I'm going to show you my master bedroom and show you how it looks. I have a lot of great ideas there, and you may very well want to look and see. I usually make sure that I have precise measurements when I do something. The same when I'm hanging pictures or whatever, precise. You need to have tape measure. You need to have I like to call it my ruler that has a little bitty, um, a, a little bitty bubble, and you use that. It'll help you because it'll tell you precisely if that wall is even or not. And that is something that I think you have to always remember, that you want to have um, everything to be as it should be. Of course, now I don't like matchy matchy stuff, and I've said that many times before. The things that you have is more appealing if you have variations. And if you're going to have variations, you have to still measure and take it across nice and even. So, like I said, this particular one here is a little on the short side of me speaking to you today because I'd like to get my bedroom and have that sent over so you guys will get a chance to see it. Now, as I said yesterday, that Christmas is coming up. And I like to make sure that I start working on my Christmas decoration the 1st of November. The second week, all of my stuff goes up. And that's something that I think is going to be exciting for us to see. Um, it's just the time that you express how you like to live, it makes you happy. Come January and you take everything down, it's so depressing. But what I've learned over the years is that if you select certain colors, that's for fall and winter, wonderful. But always introduce another color that said hello, because you do not want to have a boring room. You need to have something that's going to come out and pop a little bit and talk to you, and you'll get a good feel on it. To decorate is also a part of who you are because you may not have nothing but a small house. It's what you do in that small house to bring things alive where you are excited and it's just wonderful. Well, during the times that we're going to have together, I will explain different things, and I like to try to have viewing of the things that I will do as often as possible so that you can be moving along with everything else. Um, Being a decorator is something that I've always wanted to be. And thank God I was able to go to school and to, design in school and was very, very pleased with what I believe was going to be magnificent. Now, it is It was, but like anything else, you got to really study and look at things. You can have an opinion of anything that you have in your house because you bought those items and there was something about them at that time that you really like. And this is why I say go within your storage areas within your home, shop within your home, because whatever you have at that particular time in your life, it was something that caught your attention for it. And it's economically feasible when you can shop from within your home. You'll be surprised at the things that you can arrive at. But at the same time, I just want you to know that decorating is fun. It's fun. It's a lot of work when you're a decorator. It's a lot that you have to be really precise on. Don't sell yourself short, because the things that you learn to do, to create, is part of who you are. It's showing people this is what she's like. Oh, I like this. Sometimes you're not going to like what a person has in their house. And hey, that's okay. That's quite all right, because it's not your home. It gives you a chance to see what someone else may have, that you may like a piece or two in the design that they have. Another time you may not. So, what I'm telling you is that take your time, review what you want, and just take it from there. Now, the next thing that I'm going to show you is going to be my master bedroom, as I said a few minutes ago. And I'm going to show you the difference between the curtains. I'll tell you the difference between curtains and drapery. And like I said before, I was very blessed to have lived in an area where I got a job, and it was Sunshine Drapery, and I was very pleased. I had my moments. I had to be taught things. I had to be told things. And you can't approach it by saying, well, this is going to be perfect. That's all right in your head, but it's time. Take your time. Know what you like. Some people say, well, I don't know what I like. Yes, you do. Turn around in your house or your environment and see what you have. It's telling you what you like. Because if you didn't like it, it would not be in your home. So, I am going to say, if you like what I present, please ring the bell and subscribe. You will be surprised with some of the things that I have learned to do at a very, very reasonable price. You take care. Bye.